Churchchill's Tale of Tales by Anka Sandu. Churchchill was a very proud pig, just like any other pig. This is his tale of tales. Churchchill valued many things in life: smelling beautiful flowers, painting self-portraits, playing classical music, and reading good books. And he loved to have tea with his friends Billy and Gruff. Milk and sugar? But Churchchill had one thing that he prized above everything else: his tail. It wasn't a big tail. It wasn't a fancy tail. It wasn't even a very practical tail, but it was his tail, and it made him feel great. But one morning, his tail was nowhere to be found. Churchchill searched here, there, and everywhere. Finally, he gave up searching. He was miserable. "I just don't feel like myself without my tail," he said. Billy and Gruff came up with a good idea. They gave Zebra a call. "Hello, Zebra. We have a tail emergency. Can you help? Come over. I think we have just the thing." The zebras were happy to help. They had a spare tail for Churchchill to try. But the zebra tail didn't feel quite right. "Perhaps I should try some other tails," Churchchill thought. So he went to see Peacock. Peacock gave Churchchill a tail that made him feel beautiful. "Oh," said Churchchill to himself, "I wonder what other tails I could try." And I thought Churchchill was proud before. A tail from the fish made Churchchill feel fantastic. He could do things he'd never done before. Churchchill never talks to us anymore. It's all these fancy tails. He tried tiny tails, spotted tails, snappy tails, and tails that made him feel big. Trying different tails made Churchchill feel so good that he didn't have time for anything else, not even his old friends. Now, thought Churchchill, it's time for something very special. "Come and play, Churchchill." "No, thank you. I'm rather busy with my new tails." So he went to Tiger's house. Tiger's tails were really super. "I feel fierce," said Churchchill. "I am the world's strongest, bravest pig," he said. "I'm not scared of anything. I'm totally fearless." But then a dark shadow fell across his path. Eek! Churchchill felt terrified and very alone. What could it be? A giant mean lizard? An unfriendly blue alien? Or a huge hungry robot with a twisted fork on its head? But it wasn't any of those things. It was just a little bird. What's that on your head? Asked Churchchill. Is it my tail? Well, I don't know, the bird replied. I found it in a bush. I thought it was a worm, but I couldn't eat it. It didn't look like a flower. It was useless, so I put it on my head. I've grown rather fond of it. Oh, but it was my very own perfect tail, said Churchchill. Please, may I have it back? Well, said Bird, if it's yours, then you should have it. Thank you, said Churchchill. Finding his old tail made Churchchill feel like his old self again. He was so grateful that he helped Bird find the perfect thing for her head. And making a kind new friend helped Churchchill remember his old ones. So he organized a tea party to bring all his friends together. My dear friends, said Churchchill, I have been a very silly pig and a very bad friend. Can you ever forgive me? And they did, because they loved Churchchill, even though he could be very silly. From then on, Churchchill took great care of his own perfect tail, and he was perfectly happy with it. Most of the time.